Yo, what up? This is Jean P the MC, and you're watching the Disney Channel. No, I'm just playing. No, you watching Jean P the MC behind the album, behind the name. Let's get into it. Jéan, not John, October 6th. How do you pronounce my name? It's Jean P, not John P the MC, not Gene P the MC. It's Jean, like ZH, like J. Edit the video and put J. All right here. Jean P the MC. That's how you say my name. What inspired the album title? It's like a metaphor, you know. I want people to have my name correct in life and put respect on it as an artist. You know, I've been active as an Ohio artist for 15 years, and I feel sometimes, well, a lot of rappers feel that their name's not being mentioned, but I feel like I kind of was an underdog being from Canton and a person that didn't have a lot of the opportunities other artists had. So I wanted to make an album that kind of solidified my name as a person and as an MC, you know, because I want to be mentioned with the Ohio greats. So Jean Not John was like a perfect title to me because it was a proper way of saying put respect on my name. Shout out to Birdman. Who are the producers and features on my album? I have Trey Voorhees out of Vegas, my man Midas, Miami, Florida. I have Wacko out of Cleveland, Ohio. He helped me get hands on with the production, so it was good to get my chops on as well. Shout out to Wacko for really helping me with that whole process. Cons, mix and master, always does a great job with that. Shout out to Cons. Features I have Big Pow on the album, Pastor John Center, my grandma Nada, she's on the album, Grim Van Gogh, aka Grim Saya, Elijah Russian, my man Jones, my niece and nephew making an appearance on the album. I like having certain people in place when I do the projects. I don't even like calling them features. They're more like characters, you know, so to get the story across. So it's great to, like, if I could put more people on this album, I could, but I don't like being too long-winded. So those are the features and producers on the album. How do my male customers react to my music? I kind of keep it low-key, but I think once I got on the paper in February, depository, they started to see, and like word started to spread. So I'll be on the route sometimes, customers will say, "Hey man, ain't you the rapping mailman?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, I'm handing you a bill." So yeah, that's me. But I love it, man. They sometimes they can't believe it that it's me when they hear certain albums. I don't walk around like I'm Jean P the mailman. I just kind of do my job, but they love it, man. I love how the kids react to it, the community. They spread the word, so when people drive by and see me, they're like, "Ain't you the rapping mailman?" You know, I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." So I love that my customers appreciate my music and enjoy it. Man, my favorite song off the new album that I could think off the top of my head is the outro, Jean Not John. It's a simple verse, you know. I was produced it with Wacko, and I was kind of just bearing my soul on that one, you know, just kind of giving a proper meaning to Jean Not John. I share things that happened in my life about my healing and all that. You know, a lot of people talk about healing, but I was rhyming about it, you know. So this song was kind of definite in the album. So Jean Not John is a favorite of mine, and Save Your Money with my man Big Pow, you know what I'm saying, representing the 4, you know what I'm saying, Southeast. So shout out my man Pow. So Save Your Money is a great song too. Woo! How long did it take? Jean Not John, about 2 years. Because I've always had albums I work on while I'm working on something else, but I always wanted to have an album with this name. So about 2 years, you know, just living life. I had to do things outside of being an artist, like visiting places, having new experiences to kind of make the music. So I think me being active in what's going on in the city, things like that definitely helped the process of the album. So I think that definitely helped the process. Do I have a least favorite performance? Man, yeah, and it's in one of my favorite cities, Cincinnati, Ohio. I did a show. This had to be like 2012 or 13. I could be wrong with the years. Might be a little later. 14. But I did a show in Cincinnati at Fountain Square. We opened for an artist by the name of Mod Son. It was me and Tommy Bryant. And we were like early, so it was just me and Tom. So he brought his drums, I brought my rhymes. I don't know if it was the sound that was getting the people kind of iffy or they couldn't hear me. But I remember I asked the crowd, I was like, "Y'all want me to keep going?" They was like, "Hell no." And I was like, "Oh shit, all right, cool." So I got off stage, right? And there was this woman. She had like these tattoos under her eyes, like that dude from The Mummy. Remember how the dude had the tattoos? She came at me and she was like, That was a terrible performance. I'm signed to Bone Thugs and Harmony, but she had on like a jersey dress, so I didn't believe her. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she came at me crazy, and then like it was two dudes from the hood in Cincinnati was like, "Yo, what's up? My man said he want to battle you," and I was like, "Nah, I ain't trying to battle, bro." And then he was like, "You ain't trying to take it outside though," and I was like, "We already outside, bro." So dude was trying to fight me. I'm like, "Man, this is like a terrible performance. Like, I ain't know my audio was pissing people off this bad." So Cincinnati, I love Cincinnati though. Shout out Cincinnati, man. Shout out JB, Lamage, Wino, Santino. Y'all city. I had some good shows there, but that one in particular was not it, man. So, good question. What does Canton mean to me? Canton means everything to me. I think it made me the person I am, the artist I am. I love being here during the progress because, you know, at this very moment, Canton is becoming like a tourist city with the Hall of Fame Village and things like that. So this city's taught me love. It's taught me hate. It's taught me how to be prideful of where I come from. I get inspired by the major artists when they put on for their cities. So I'm like, shit, if Snoop could put on for Long Beach and, you know, Luda could put on for Atlanta and, you know, Biggie can put on for New York, I'm going to put on for Canton. You know what I'm saying? So we need that. We got to stop being prideful of where we come from. I don't care if it's a big or small city. Like, rep where you from, man, because you got to have your backyard behind you before you get the world behind you, in my opinion. So, I got a lot of album covers. Do I have a favorite album cover? Man, let me think. Joke's on You. Shout out my man Corey Show. That was a great album cover. He did it by hand. So like he did a painting and then he actually made it as an album cover. So shout out to Corey Show and Katie Frazier. She's done a lot of my work. Just Because, Hometown Hero, a lot of the Jean P. the MC covers where I had hair. People remember. So Katie Frazier, Corey Show, man, they did a lot of my great covers, and I started learning how to do them myself, you know, with the pictures and photography. So, yeah, shout out Katie Frazier and Corey Show. Explain the Crocs and socks. Comfort, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a metaphor, like as I'm comfortable wherever I'm at, you know. A lot of people, they kind of like to stick to certain fashion norms. I like to be comfortable but also look cool while doing it, you know, and feeling good, you know. I walk a lot in like regular shoes, being the mailman. So wearing these Crocs, it's kind of comfortable because I wasn't on the wave like that. And then my son, you know, he was like, "Dad, you gotta get some Crocs and some giblets or whatever these shits is called." In my Crocs, let me see. Oh, I'm taking my shoes off, my bad. So I got these little giblets. I got Stranger Things. I got E.T., Young, Gifted, and Black. This peach one here, you know. Yeah. Let me see. Tupac and Janet Jackson. That's on one Croc. They all just mean something to me, man. It's pretty cool. I like. I might get some different colors for the next album. So, you know, Crocs and socks represents being your own individual, being yourself, and being comfortable because they do feel good. So, what have I done differently in my album promotion? I want to shout out to Big Stowe, Michael Stover. I've known him for a long time, and he's a publicist for a lot of artists, and I've been kind of following his tips on how to just promote myself as an artist, because he'll tell you himself, it was a different time when he's seen us do it in Athens. You know, we were kind of like brick by brick, you know, going out here handing out flyers, but with us having social media, he's real big on people having websites and just creating this content that you swear a big team takes, like, but you can do it yourself, you know what I'm saying? Started doing lyric videos. Shout out my man Chase Chadwell, you know what I'm saying? He been sticking along with me, helping me out, man, just from being somebody supporting to being somebody that helping me with these videos. So the lyric videos, TikTok, you know, I think I got a little acting career on TikTok on my comedy and things like that. So that's cool. I learned that. Being active in the community, that's been a real big help for me. Working with Arts and Stark, working with Enrichment, the hub where we're at. That's helped me, showing my face outside as well as, you know, on the phone. But the real big thing is learning how to make my own content instead of paying someone. You know, like I said, y'all, use them cell phones. They more than just to scroll social media. I've seen guys do whole feature films and music videos and lyric videos and all that with their cell phone. So if the information is out there, teach yourself, man. Shout out to Joe Lewis too, you know, really getting me big on the filming and pictures. I watch people, so, you know, it's like me learning the game. I learn it and teach it to somebody else. So even my man Chase, like he rolls with me and we do the videos and the content, just showing him because I like to teach the game so they can pass it to somebody else. So. Yo, what up, man? This is Jéan P, the MC, behind the album. Make sure you purchase my new album. Go stream it, go copy it. JeanPTheMC.bandcamp.com to purchase it directly from me. Apple Music, Spotify, get it from there. Jéan Not John, October 6th, man. October 6th, 2023. Peace and love. God bless. Peace, peace.